Fight, you won the Pacquiao fight, of course, but there was some backlash because of it. Do you feel like you need to prove to yourself to the people, or you don't feel like you need to prove anything right now?
I always gotta prove something to the people, man. I think necessarily I gotta prove stuff to myself. I know my abilities. I know what I'm capable of doing. I definitely want to, definitely make a statement in this fight. I think this is the fight that I could do that. This guy, he comes in forward. Really doesn't rely a lot on defense at all. So I think that this is the fight definitely that I should be able to look good in and be able to do a lot of things that a lot of people haven't seen me do in a while.
Tim, in an ideal situation, how often would you be fighting? Your coach said you need to be more active, and you've been commenting that you just glad to be back and you missed the ring. In a perfect world, how often would you fight a year?
In a perfect world, I would fight 3 times a year. I would fight, in the beginning, the middle, and then the end of the year. I've been working with my wife. My wife been working really close to Todd, and been working really close to Cameron. Definitely make that happen for this year.
When was the last time you fought 3 times?
It's probably been about 4 years ago. Yes and no. The benefits about it is that I've been able to spend a lot of time with my family. To me, family is one of the most important things for me personally. My career is my career, but I definitely would like to be a little bit more busier. This upcoming year. So, but like I said, the only downside behind it is that I'm not out in the public eye. I'm not in the ring. When you get fans and you get people, supporters to come out, when you fight. So the more they see you, the better it is. The less they see you, the less support you get. So my main focus,
out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. And there's many fighters that leave the sport. No one talks to them ever again. Occasionally, on the topic. But for the most part, my main mission is to stay busy, fight whoever top rank put in front of me. We made a deal. It's just basically like, what? You guys are the promoter. You're supposed to promote me. I'm the fighter. Whoever you bring, I'm gonna knock you down.
Your last fight was your first pay-per-view headliner. Do you think you're in position after this fight to have headliner like a pay-per-view still?
I think anything's possible. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Right now, the only focus on my mind right now is March 16th. Coming back and definitely trying to have a good comeback party. And definitely show what I'm capable of doing.
How familiar are you with him? Have you seen any tape? Are you going to study? Or are you the type of fighter that studies tape on your opponent?
I know everybody. If you got tape out there, I've seen him fight. I know everybody. I've seen this guy fight many times. I've seen him fight a good friend of mine, Mauricio Herrera, in a great matchup. And Herrera got the win. And I used to spar with Mauricio. So, I'm very familiar with his style, and I know what he brings to the table. So I've watched film. I've already got him down there.
Just like you mentioned that this is a boxer that primarily he's an offensive fighter. What do you plan on training for?
Offensive fighters, most of the time, they leave themselves open. So, a lot of people say offense is your best defense. I think a little different. I think more or less hit, not get hit. This guy, he just thinks about just hitting you. So there's gonna be a lot of openings for me to land some good shots on this guy. And if I land some great shots on him, I should hurt him. I should be able to hurt him.